Hi everyone, this is MaryAnn, and let's talk about these babies right here. So I've been doing quite a lot of reading during the winter vacation, and I thought it would be really cool to film a video of me talking about all of the books I've read during the winter vacation. So let's go into it. So the first book I read is Clockwork Angel, and then here we have Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, and City of Fallen Angels. So I've read 4 books in total, and you could probably guess from the cover over here that they're written by the same author. So the author is called Cassandra Clare, and the 3 books over here are part of the Infernal Devices series, and this book over here is part of the Mortal Instrument series. So both of these series are based on the same world. This is a fantasy world, and it talks about shadow hunters. The shadow hunters are basically half angels and half humans, and their main goal is just to protect humans and destroy demons. Yeah. And since it's a fantasy, you've also got vampires and warlocks and all that jazz. So this is pretty cool. So the first 3 books over here, the Infernal Devices series is actually kind of a prequel to the Mortal Instrument series. And there are in total 6 books in the Mortal Instrument series. This is book number 4. I read the first 3 books like a year ago. And then this is book number 4, and I'm hoping on reading, I am already in the middle of reading book number 5, and then I hope to finish book number 6 right here in the beginning of the school year. Hopefully I will finish it in the first few weeks of school. So since I haven't finished the Mortal Instrument series, I think I will just focus on these 3, the Infernal Devices series for now. And I'm just going to talk about what I thought about this series in general and what I like about it and the part that I don't like about this series. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about in this series is the love triangle. So I'm not a big fan of love triangles because we've seen it so much in all different sorts of YA novels that we're getting tired of it. And so when I read on the synopsis that this series would feature another love triangle, I was kind of like, oh no, not again. But then I realized that the love triangle here is quite special. Like usually in love triangles there's like a lot of jealousy and competition, but in this series the 2 main characters, Will and Jem, they both fall in love with a girl called Tessa. And instead of having all this jealousy and hate, Jem and Will are like best friends. They grew up together, they're both shadow hunters, and they have a bond between them that is stronger than brothers. So I don't know how there can be a love triangle without all that jealousy and competition, but Cassandra Clare managed to make that happen. So I'm really happy about that. And the next thing I really want to talk about is Asians. Actually, it's just Asian and Asian, singular, not plural. There's like 1 Asian in the entire series. But I love it when there are Asians in YA novels. So the Asian I'm talking about is this guy. I don't know if you can see him. This gorgeous boy with the silver hair. His name is Jem, and he is half British and half Chinese. And I really like how Claire incorporated some Chinese culture into this book. Like, Jem is like a shadow hunter, as I've mentioned before, and he's really musical. He plays the violin, and at one point, he even told Tessa, our main girl character, a story about Boya and Zhong Ziqi. Like, it's super cool. Like, how did Cassandra Clare get that information? I think it's pretty impressive. So yeah, I really love the Asian over here, but there are some issues I have with this because in the book, Jem speaks Mandarin Chinese in some parts, and I just feel like the translations are kind of weird. Like, they're not like grammatically wrong, they just sound Google translated. Like, they don't sound right to me. Like, let me just give you an example. Like, at one point, Jem said, 这世界上我是最爱你的. Like, I don't know, it sounds weird to me. Like, does it sound weird to you guys, like all you native speakers out there? Yeah, but other than that, I thought it was pretty cool to have a cool Asian character in Western YA novels. And the last thing I want to talk about is the characters. So, from reading Cassandra Clare's books so far, I think she's not an author that's really big on the plot. But, like, her plots are kind of like almost like a side thing. Like, she focuses more on her characters, the relationships between them, and also character development. So if you're like a person who really wants some fast paced and like cool large scale plots, I won't recommend this series as much. But if you're really interested in looking at how the characters grow, I think this would be a book for you. And like in the book, you can see all the characters really mature and change and learn different things in life. And what I like about it is that Cassandra Clare, she also has a lot of detail into the minor characters. So it's really cool. It's not, so we don't just get to meet the major characters, but also some of the minor characters as well. So overall, I enjoyed all of these books, but they're like a 3 to 4 stars for me. They're not like 5-star books for me, but overall I enjoyed them. And I've written book reviews for all of these books on Goodreads, so I'll put the link below if you're interested. And yeah, I would also love to know what books you've read during the winter vacation. And thanks for watching, and I'll hope you have a good day. Bye!